Hello everyone, my name is Jordan and this is the Amazfit Band 5. It's a very affordable option for someone who wants to take a step into the fitness tracking world. Just because it's in your price range doesn't mean that it has what you need. What kind of functions does it have? Is it worth getting if it's close to $40 price tag? Who's it for and what can you expect once you get it? Let's find out. The 1.9 by 0.7 by 0.5 inches Amazfit Band 5 felt comfortable on my wrist, even when I wore it to sleep at night. It weighs just 0.8 ounces, lending the barely there effect that I appreciate while working out. Although the band is nothing special, it stayed secure as I went about my weekend activities. The vertical, rectangular polycarbonate body is home to a 1.1 inch AMOLED display with a button placed underneath. This is the only control available other than the touchscreen itself, so the chassis is smooth and unencumbered by switches or ports. The size reminded me of the Fitbit Charge 4, while the color touchscreen responded well to my vertical swipes as well. The complications and fun watch faces I assigned let me see everything I needed with a raise to wake motion. When I took the Amazfit Band 5 outdoors though, even at full brightness I couldn't see the screen in direct sunlight, and there's no always on option. A TPU strap is attached by sliding the Amazfit body into the loop at the center of the rubber strip, making it easy to remove, clean, and replace. The strap is fastened by sliding it through a hoop at one end and pressing the rubber clip into one of the holes on the other length. The 162 to 235 millimeter range means that those with smaller wrists will find it a bit loose unless you're willing to make a few holes of your own. It also lacks the security of a double loop, so catching the Amazfit Band on something could see it leaving your wrist in a hurry. Flipping the device over reveals a panel with various sensors, plus the twin charging plates for the included magnetic charger. The display is bright and clear when used indoors or at the gym, but I did have to boost it right up to the maximum brightness to be able to read it outside in bright sunlight. There's no automatic brightness setting, probably due to the lack of an ambient sensor, so you'll need to adjust it as you go. Reading can be a challenge at times due to the tiny fonts employed on several of the available watch faces. Sub-menus also feature diminutive text, so if you're not eagle-eyed, then you'll need to raise your wrist quite high to be able to keep track of what's going on. Thankfully, the watch face store has a good range of free alternatives, ranging from simple designs to more intricate ones that show health-related metrics. All of these can be quickly swapped via the Zepp app on your smartphone. Using the touchscreen interface is a straightforward and responsive affair, with swiping up and down cycling you through a list of apps such as notifications, events, heart rate, and other staples. Swiping left opens the Amazon Alexa app, which allows you to set up alarms, appointments, dictate notes, and other voice commands. The Zepp app allows you to change the order of the apps that appear when you swipe on the home screen, so it's easy to tailor the Amazfit Band 5 to your personal taste and remove any extenuous options. There are several types of health monitoring options on the Amazfit Band 5. There's the standard heart rate sensor, which allows instant readings or continual monitoring throughout the day and night. The addition of a blood oxygen measurement is impressive, as it is now on something much cheaper. I didn't have access to a lab or a blood test, so I can only take Amazfit's word for it that my levels were the way they said they were throughout the time with the band. Still, it's good to have another metric being monitored, especially a blood oxygen level is linked to respiratory issues. Sleep monitoring is included with a breakdown of the hours you were in bed, plus an analysis of light and deep sleep. Afternoon naps are now tracked as well, but as I rarely take them, it was a little lost on me. Saying that, it does encourage me to try experimenting with the concept, for science. There are also a couple of additional features that measure stress or encourage you to engage in concentrative meditative breathing for a minute or two. Both are welcome inclusions and ones that can help you stop and rest for brief periods throughout the day. Of course, as this is a fitness tracker, you'll also find a range of trackers for when you're exercising, including running, cycling, treadmills, ellipticals, yoga, and swimming. The latter is made possible by the 5 ATM resistance, so you won't have any issues after taking it for a swim. The Amazfit Band 5 doesn't feature any auto sensing of exercise, so you'll need to manually start the workout mode. But there is at least a setting that means the band will prompt you if it notices increased exercise. There's no onboard GPS tracking, which is to be expected at this price, but the band can use the GPS on your phone so that the data is recorded on your reports. All of your progress is recorded in the Zepp app, and you can review your performance either on a daily, weekly, monthly, or annual basis. The PAI system awards you points for various activities, and if you fill out the quite detailed breakdowns of your body size, then it can closely monitor your improvements over time and get the boost of hitting the targets it sets. In terms of battery life, the good news is that you're not going to charge the Amazfit Band 5 every few days. The claim is 15 days in typical usage, 25 days in power saving mode, and a big 90 days in standby mode. With notifications on, continuous monitoring, the sleep assistant, the screen set to mid-level brightness, and some tracked running and swimming sessions, you could comfortably get a week with it. As soon as you turn the screen brightness up or turn on things like stress tracking, you can see that more noticeably battery drop off. To get closer to the double-digit days of battery life, you're going to need to disable things like the sleep assistant, 24/7 heart rate monitoring, and not keep the screen at max brightness. All in all, after spending some time with the Amazfit Band 5, I'm reminded that you don't need to spend hundreds of dollars for a good fitness tracker. This option provides in-depth workout analysis, stress monitoring, actionable sleep tracking, and a useful notification system. Plus, Alexa users will appreciate having their voice assistant on their wrist. If you're looking for an affordable fitness tracker right now, you should put the Amazfit Band 5 on your shortlist. But that's just my opinion. Why don't you let me know your opinions in the comments down below. Give the video a like if you learned anything, and maybe hit that subscribe button if you enjoy these types of reviews. If you want another fitness tracker, then why not check out this video on the Fitbit Charge 4? You might find something more for you there.